go ahead and talk about the lone walk-off victory from yesterday. This game was wild. The Twins versus Cleveland. You have Jorge Polanco driving in an RBI in the first. We're going to talk about him later on in the game because he is insane against the Indians. Him and Max Kepler just destroy against the Indians. Let's fast forward to the fourth inning when Miguel Sano hits an Oppo 475-foot home run. He's one of the biggest humans I've ever seen play in baseball. He's insane. The Twins score 5 runs in the fifth, but not so fast. Alex Colomé blows the save, but honestly, it doesn't really matter because Jorge Polanco, for the third time in the last week, hits a walk-off base hit, and the Twins win their fourth series in a row. They're finally playing like they were supposed to. Now, let's not waste any time and talk about Shohei Ohtani. J Up hits a 2-run bomb, and Showtime was in full effect yesterday as he goes 8 innings, allowing 1 earned run with 8 strikeouts, does not walk a single batter, and then he hits a moonshot for his 40th home run of the year. That was home run number 40, which sets a franchise record for left-handed hitters. He is now 8-1 with a 2.79 ERA, 120 strikeouts in 100 innings, 40 home runs, and a 1,000 OPS. We are witnessing the greatest season. Moving on over to another special occasion, we have Freddie Freeman hitting for the cycle for his second time in his career, the only member in the Braves to ever do that. So he starts off with a double and then a triple in the fourth as Austin Riley smokes a single and Atlanta puts up 4 runs in the fourth inning. Freddie Freeman gets a single in the fifth. Adam Duvall brings him in on a double. And then in the sixth inning, Freddie Freeman hits for the cycle and hits a home run. In 6 innings, which is not easy to do, he's the first Braves to hit 2 cycles. Charlie Morton gets the win. He gets 9 strikeouts. And Miami comes back in the bottom of the ninth, and they score 6. Will Smith gets pissed at Sanchez because he's just a little baby. But then Will Smith comes back and strikes out Alex Jackson as the Braves continue their win streak to 6 games. Xander Bogaerts is a cheat code against Andrew Heaney, and that was all that Boston could get as Brett Gardner hits a sac fly, ties it up at 1. And then we got Velasquez getting an RBI single. And then Andrew Velasquez has just been huge for the series. Anthony Rizzo gets it past Bobby Dahlbeck. Luke Voigt did get benched. Then we got Andrew Heaney going 7 innings, allowing 1 earned run. It gets a little bit scary for the Yankees in the ninth as Renfroe goes yard. And then JD gets an RBI single, but then Velasquez makes a very nice play to end the game. So the Yankees, just like the Braves, are on a 6-game winning streak, and they're 1 game ahead of anyone for first place in the wild card. We've been talking about a lot about the Mariners and the Blue Jays as they're both going for the second place card in the wild card. And it's a little bit easier now as Boston has been playing horribly. The Mariners beat the Angels, and Corey Seager hits a home run. Or Kyle Seager hits a home run. Marco Gonzalez has been dominant in the second half. He tosses 5 and a third innings shutout as Paul Steckenrider shuts it out in the ninth, and they're 3 games back of the Red Sox. Next up, we got the Jays versus the Nats, and Juan Soto and his teammates had other plans in mind. Juan Soto hits a 3-run opposite field home run. Over his last 156 games, he has a 183 OPS. Those are Barry Bonds numbers. Then we got JoJo Gray struggling a little bit to Teoscar as he goes yard. And then Simeon gets a 2-0 daddy hack in and trims that lead to 1 run. Corey Dickerson hits a home run. Later on, Corey Dickerson and Marcus Semien actually go back-to-back to grab a 5-4 lead, but then Brad Hand sells the game, facing his former team, gives up a 3-run bomb to Josh Bell, and then a home run to Carter Kieboom, and the Nats win it 8-5, and then the Blue Jays can't make up ground in the AL East. Now we got MVP Muncy hitting a 2-run bomb, Corey Seager with an RBI single, AJ Pollock hits another home run. He has 32 doubles in his last 40 games. Then we got Max Muncy hitting, that's his 28th home run for Muncy with a 5.9 WAR with a 170 OPS plus. Seager hits a 2-run bomb, and then Michael White was fantastic, and the Dodgers just destroy the Pirates. And also, like the Braves and Yankees, they are on a 6-game winning streak. Anthony Descafani has to leave the game early with an ankle injury, and Lamont Wade Jr. gets a 2 RBI single, and that was all the scoring till the 9th inning. Then the Mets tied up on a J.D. Davis sac fly, only to have 34-year-old Brandon Crawford save the day on a dive and flip. He's going to get some MVP votes along with Bryce Harper, Fernando Tatis, and Max Muncy. Both teams trade runs in the 11th. Kevin Pillar saves the day for the Mets fans, hits a 3-run homer, and then the Mets score one more run on a double. And the Mets close it out. They're back to 4.5 games back of first place. The Rockies sweep the Padres. Jake Arrieta might be washed up. C.J. Cron hits a line drive to score 2. Ryan McMahon ends that first inning. Then we got the Padres coming back up and tying it up. Trent Grisham with the horrible defensive play. And then Dom Nunez goes yard right before Trevor Story rips a 2-run shot and has a very smooth bat flip. He just kind of releases it on his follow-through, and they complete the sweep against the Padres. The Padres are still 1.5 games back for second place in the wild card, but they need to pick it up. Now we got the Phillies versus the Diamondbacks, as the Diamondbacks are just destroying the Phillies right now. The Phillies offense hasn't been doing anything lately. Carson Kelly with an RBI single. Odubel goes yard, but that would not be enough as the Diamondbacks complete the game. Caleb Smith gets ejected with sticky stuff. He's ejected for 10 games. And now the Diamondbacks win it 4-2. The White Sox versus the A's. Eloy rips a ball to left for an RBI double, and Lance Lynn gives up an oppo taco to Seth Brown, and then it is ejected by a soft umpire. Lance Lynn hurt the umpire's little feelings. Umpires were bad yesterday. Louis Bob does some damage, drives in 2 RBIs in the day. He has a .430 batting average since returning from the IL. Then Liam Hendricks strikes out the side again, and the Yankees win it. Or the White Sox win it, 3-2. Next up, we got the Royals versus the Astros. Carlos Santana with an RBI single off of Zach Greinke. And Zach Greinke gives us another meme for years to come. Brady Singer was clutch yesterday. Even though he gave up 2 runs, he still shoved. He went 7 innings. Dozier goes yard, gives the Royals the lead. And then we got Jose Altuve battling back and tying it up. But the Royals end up winning this game 3-2. And next up we got a little NL Central matchup. Freddie Peralta gives up 3 earned runs and then he has to leave early with a shoulder injury and a swing. We got Willie Adames going oppo taco. Avisail Garcia going yard. Nolan Arenado getting pissed. And Omar Narvaez also gets pissed with Nolan. Avi Garcia hits another home run. Wild pitch and a Christian Yelich bunt start a rally. And Milwaukee gets a 3-run lead. Final 2 games from yesterday. We got the Cubs versus the Reds. Ian Happ went 427 feet. Then we got Michael Hermosillo going 450, and he pimped the heck out of it. We have Ortega and Frank Schwindel making it 5-0. And the Cubs pitching staff only allowed 1 earned run. And the Reds, bad timing to lose because they're on a 2-game losing streak. Next up, we got an AL East matchup. Cedric Mullins hits a home run, his 21st. G-Man Choi, Brandon Lau battle back. Then we got Wander Franco gets an RBI double. Then we got Wander Franco getting another 2 RBIs to his name. Rays are 14-1 against the Orioles this year. Thank you guys so much for watching. Now enjoy this day in MLB history.
At the wall. It hits off the top of the wall. Naquin's around second. He's on his way to third. He'll try to score. Here's the throw. Not in time. I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0.